fucking K626 right here. Take out the F word. We ain't playing. This is the master of puppets. Damnation. The cruel brutality to those that wish they were. I will possess your vicious soul because that is the way I need to control
No,
you.
he possesses your a-hole.
I love these guys.
We love
Do you love these guys?
My alcohol of choice would have to be a beer that's open, because then I can drink it.
Jack Daniels.
Gin, for sure. Beefeater.
Jack Daniels and Jägermeister mixed together with Vicodin.
Yes, I do. I smoke weed. I like to smoke weed and play drums.
I'm a proud supporter and you know, user as well.
One of the most memorable moments was playing at the Whiskey A Go-Go. My pants fell down around my ankles, and that was awesome. And it cued Chris to throw his pants down around his ankle too. So we were just running around the stage in our underwear. It was absolutely amazing.
We all went to the Devil Driver show, and you know, we just all got hammered with them, and I don't even remember hanging out with Devil Driver at all. And I get ripped out of the, you know, at the club. I got booted out of the back door of the club at the Glass House, you know, like choked out by all the bouncers.
Actually, when I first started playing with Brent back in the 90s, playing bass, just had a lot of fun up on stage. I had my hair all out and stuff, and swinging and headbanging, and I just had a lot of fun playing bass. I love, you know, playing drums. I'm not dogging that for sure. I'm a percussionist at heart, so.
One show that comes to mind was when we actually got to perform with Shadows Fall, Killswitch Engage, and on another day we played with Godsmack and Drowning Pool and a couple of different bands.
Randy Rhoads is probably the major influence for me as a guitar player. Kirk Hammett would be another one. You know, Obituary, you know, Alan West was probably, he was the one that introduced me to that harmonic dive bomb, contrary to popular belief that, you know, people watch me do that and they're just like, oh, Dimebag, much respect to Dimebag, but I got that from Alan West from Obituary, and you know, so he's a big influence as well. And
would have to be Vinnie Paul from the start. I mean, he was the god of drums back then. He just had this huge drum sound. Slayer was also a huge influence on me. Paul Bostoff, Dave Lombardo, those guys were, you know, amazing. Just watching them play those huge drums and the gigantic drum set and everything. I just always wanted to be that guy. Also, drummers like, you know, recently Chris Adler is awesome.
A lot of influences over the years. I'm a bit old school. I have to say, you know, early Scorpions, Van Halen, Black Sabbath. Pantera was a huge influence for me, and I think it was for everybody.
My major influences, Rex from Pantera for sure. That guy is, you know, he's the man. He's the guy with the plan, and I'd have to say the bass player to Death for sure, especially off the Individual Thought Patterns album. That guy, I mean, he just flies on the bass. And
well, I think we're pushing pretty hard to do what most huge bands are doing right now. I mean, metal, anyways, is trying to you know, die out, but we're not going to let it. We're just going to keep pushing, kicking that door, whatever we got to do to, you know, be on that stage in front of arenas and, you know, in front of a lot of people, and tour Europe. And that's pretty much, I think, what we're driving for.
I think that K626 certainly wants to get on tour as soon as possible. We want to campaign the new album as quickly and as accurately as we can, because it's great music.
I think I think as a band, what we're all interested in here is just straight up success. You know what I mean? I think we're all great musicians, and we want to be recognized and respected as musicians.
And not making this a job. I think we've packaged music in this music industry, and we've got to be this way and that way. You know, I just want to be metal. That's it.
Favorite song on the new album is always Hag-Ridden. It's very influential to me. It's a song about a nightmare, and I think you know, maybe I live a little bit of a nightmare every day, so it kind of relates to me.
Hammer of God is definitely the most driving song to me, though. It's good driving song, you know, like while you're driving in your car, you just get pissed off, want to take the corners fast and shit. It's just a good song. I mean, I really love Twisted. That's probably one of my favorites to play, but Hammer of God I'd have to choose over it.
Past of the Dead is my favorite song, beyond any shadow of a doubt. It's just got all the elements that I like in a song, you know, and it's about Lord of the Rings, so it's got to be awesome. You know.
I really like Gates. I really like Gates Necropolis. That's a great song. It goes to a lot of different places, and it plucks a lot of different strings. Like in me, like when I listen to this song.
New album is The Gates of Necropolis. It's an adventure into another doorway, another dimension. You need to put on your headphones or get in your car, and really, yeah, you can't get the entire concept or into the picture unless you listen to the whole CD.
It's awesome. I mean, it's what we've been trying to do for years. Especially the drum sound. We ended up going to a pretty decent studio this time with Richard Webb recording. I mean, he was awesome. Just came out with a really good drum sound, and I'm really happy with it. And like I said, it's what we've been trying to do for years, so I'm really happy.
Oh, it's tits. It sounds great. I pay a lot of attention to guitar tone and things like that, and Brent's guitar tone makes me just want to punch myself in the face. It's so amazing, and it's a very gritty, you know, sharp sound that you know, it just kind of sears through you. You know, you feel it in your gut when you listen to it. And I'm all about it. I love the way it sounds.
It's the best thing I've ever been involved with musically on a level of recording, and so I don't know. I think it's like the best we can give, having had the year that we had last year, which was absolutely demonic and wrong, and just bad things happened, and we made it through, and we're now in 2010, and we're trying to do what we do. But having had the year that was just the year from hell, and being able to track and record and produce an album that we've come out with, I think is amazing.
And actually, a cute little story I gotta tell about these guys. They walk into my apartment, you know, we're gonna do an interview, so cool, you know, exactly. It was sort of like that, kind of naughty and shit. They come in with a gift for me, you remember that? Yeah.
It was a great big, like 5-gallon container of fucking Jägermeister.
Yeah, you gotta put your horns up for that. Except for there was one problem. I don't drink. Exactly. So what happened was they drank the whole thing on their own.